guys, and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you step by step how I decorate my Christmas tree for the holidays. I'm going to be taking you through all the steps from fluffing your tree to adding lights, adding ornaments, and finally putting on the tree topper. So if you are interested, just keep on watching. Step 1 is fluffing your tree. So I do have an artificial tree, so I do have to do this step. Obviously, if you have a real tree, you don't have to do this step, but just do it by section. So what I like to do is lay the first section out on the base, fluff that, add the second part, fluff that, and then so on and so on. I don't really like to put all the parts together and then fluff because I find that's a little bit more difficult, but you'll notice that your tree looks a lot more alive and it looks a lot better. Step 2 is to add lights if your Christmas tree does not have any, or add some. So my tree is also pre-lit, but I like to add a little bit more twinkle. So I added 2 strands of lights all around, and I inserted them in the tree and on the branches closer to the outside, just so it can twinkle all around. I like lights a lot, so that's what I did. I also bought one of these little buttons, so you connect your lights here and you plug it into the wall, and you could easily just with your foot just step on it and it'll turn all the lights on and off. I really like this compared to just unplugging the plug straight from the wall, so lazy me likes this. Now moving on to step 3, I really like ribbon on my tree. I don't really like it dangling from the top, but I like wrapping it around kind of like in a loop like that. I like to get the ribbon with the wire just because it's a little bit easier to mold and you can reuse it year after year. I just have this burlap ribbon that I'm going to be using, and then a buffalo check pattern with kind of the same color as the burlap, black, red, and white. And what I'll do, I'll just go in sections and, like I said, just go around at like an angle, and that's what I do for both of them. So a tip for the ribbon, you should probably lay it out so that way you know how much ribbon you have before you actually attach it to the tree. So I just loosely laid it out. To attach it to the tree, you can use sandwich ties, hooks, or honestly you could even just use the branch and tie the branch around the ribbon for it to stick. So this is what the first layer of ribbon looks like. I didn't bother to put any on the back because no one's gonna see that. So I just stopped about halfway through the tree. So I did the second layer of ribbon, I just laid it out, and now I'm going to attach it and fluff it up. Step 4 is placing all of the bigger ornaments in the tree. So I have ornaments this size. I have some a little bit smaller, just look like this. And then just any of my bigger pieces. So this ornament's pretty big size. My Santa Claus, he's pretty big. And my cross. So anything bigger than your typical ornament you're going to want to do next. And what I like to do is place these ornaments in the holes of the tree. So you'll notice after you fluff your tree that there'll be some sparse areas. I like to center the ornaments inside the tree as well as the outside, so that way your eyes are drawn in and it just makes the tree look a lot more full that way. So step 5 is picks. I have all different types of sizes of picks. This one just has some cranberries, some pine cones, and like snow frosted on it. This one is mainly just snow frosted all over it. I have bigger ones like this, and then I also have smaller ones. So this one just has like cranberries on it, and then this one's obviously a lot smaller compared to the ones I just showed you right before. I like these to fluff the tree up. So same thing with the bigger ornaments. Find those holes in your tree and stuff them in there. What I actually like to do with the bigger picks is lay them flat on the tree rather than sticking out from it, because I don't really like that look, and it takes a lot more space and just looks a lot more pretty that way. Step 6 is actually going to be the tree topper. I like to take care of everything on top and the big pieces and then adding the small details after. I really don't like getting on a ladder and trying to fidget with it and messing up the smaller ornaments. I'll just get the tree topper, adjust it, make sure it's secure. Sometimes that requires shaking the tree a little bit. Honestly, you could probably do the step before you do the picks and the bigger ornaments, but just making sure it's secure there and then adding after that. So step 7, you're just gonna add all your smaller ornaments. So anything like this size, oh, that fell. Anything like this size, basically the size of like your hand, I would say. Just like your typical ornaments that you would find anywhere, you're gonna wanna add those. I do this by type, so if I have all of the same ornaments, so let's say all of my red ornaments, I like to do that first and then go by different types. This helps me visually see how I'm distributing my ornaments all around the tree, so that way I know I have an even amount everywhere. If I just go one by one, I'm gonna be like, well, I have all these left over, so I need to add them. It's just gonna look off, so I like to do it by type. And the last step is adding the tree skirt. I typically do this last because I have a lot of fallout from my picks and glare from ornaments, and it just gets all over the floor. So right before I put the skirt on, I'll vacuum around the floor and then add it and hide the little stopper underneath it. And that is the tree. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you found these tips very helpful whenever you are decorating your tree. Please like and comment down below. I would love to know what style you're decorating your tree, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye guys.